Hey guys, Thrasher here. The Raditz event is back with new hard mode missions and challenges for those missions. Some of them are pretty rough, so I've got some tips for you to help you out. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so if we open up Raditz and we switch to hard mode, you'll see that I have not done the challenges for EX6. That's partially because of a time issue. They take a lot of time to complete these, and partially because I don't know if it's worth it to actually complete them right now, but I'll show you how you can complete them. If we go to EX5, this one is pretty much just as hard as EX6, maybe slightly easier. But if we go over to challenges, you can see I've done all of them except for the 160,000 damage. I'm going to show you the combo you can use that will almost always do damage, almost always guarantee that you won't get hit. There's a couple caveats though. One, it's not guaranteed. It only works about 9 out of 10 times, and you're gonna need purple units. If you don't have at least one purple sparking unit, this is gonna be insanely hard. And if you don't have at least 2 purple sparking units, you're not gonna be able to do EX6 challenge clear with 60 counts. Now, there's some good news in that I'm fairly certain that they're going to raise the level cap before this event goes away, and even if they don't, this event will be back, so even if you don't get these challenges completed, you can complete them at a later date. Now, with that being said, there's some other things to realize outside of the fact that you need to bring at least 1, hopefully 2 sparking units, and you need to be using the combo that I'm going to start showing off to the right here in just a second. Let's actually talk about the combo first. So the way this works is you've got your 3 units out. Do not attack first. If you attack first, they'll almost always vanishing step it. And the thing about the AI is that they get multiple vanishing steps without a gauge. I don't know why it works that way. It just does. The best way to counter this is you wait for them to attack. Their single key blast, do not vanishing step that. Just sidestep and don't let it hit you. If they use an arts card, so whether it's a strike arts card or a key blast arts card, that's when you vanishing step. When you vanishing step, you're going to use your melee barrage, which means you're going to tap the center of the screen and keep tapping it. One of the things you have to do though is you need to use your Key Blast Arts card immediately after you finish your melee barrage. So that means that you need to hit the Key Blast Arts card during your melee barrage so it's ready to go before the barrage ends. Once you hit them with the Key Blast Arts card, you then need to follow it up with 1 more damaging arts card. I like to use the Strike Arts card because it uses less key for my next character. After the Strike Arts card has gone off, I immediately switch to a new character because I'm going to need to vanish again. So once I switch to the new character, I get ready to vanish, I wait for them to try to attack me again, and the combo starts all over again. And you just keep doing that. As long as you're using 2 arts cards every time, you should be able to switch after every combo. It gets a little close sometimes if they immediately attack, but normally you can make it work. Couple things to note there. Do not vanishing step their single key blast. If you do that, they will either just backstep and then they'll attack you and mess you up, or they will try to melee when you melee and you'll both fall backwards and then they'll attack you and mess you up. So don't vanishing step the single key blast. The other thing is Rising Rush. You must Rising Rush with your purple unit. Do not use Rising Rush with anyone but a purple unit, or it will not do enough damage to kill the unit, and even with the purple unit, they might still have a sliver of life left. Another thing to note, even if they've used their vanishing step, they can vanishing step again, so don't Rising Rush unless you're in the middle of a combo. Make sure that you've used an arts card right before you use your Rising Rush and they're still in the falling back animation, so that way they cannot dodge it, otherwise they will. Also, here's a big tip that a lot of people don't realize. It'll help you in a lot of situations, especially EX5 and EX6. If you are in the middle of combat and you do something, you screw up, or maybe you're about to take a ton of damage and you want to reset, you can force close the app. So in battle, there are save points. Every time a character dies, whether it's yours or the opponent's, the game will save. So if you killed one of the enemies and you screw up after you kill them, all you have to do is force close the app, close completely out of it, reopen the app, it'll take you to the main screen, it'll say, hey, you were in the middle of a battle, would you like to continue? Hit yes, and it will restart you to where the last person that died, that save point right there. So if you do screw up, just force close the app and you can try again without using more energy. Other things to note: generally the team that people are using to battle with 2 blue characters, you use Vegeta as your main, and then you use Broly and Spirit Bomb Goku. That one is very rough, and the other one that's also extremely rough is the 2 characters. The most common way to beat it with 2 characters is using purple Vegeta and green Piccolo. You could possibly try with Captain Ginyu as well, and maybe with Captain Ginyu's green cards you can buff up Vegeta's damage enough that he can take care of the 3 units, but probably not. You're probably going to need the Piccolo to heal. Okay, and then the other one that is doable but very hard is 3 Sun family characters. That one I would probably use the purple Spirit Bomb Goku if you have him, use the yellow Sparking Gohan if you have him, and then use any of the other Gokus. So you could use I wouldn't use the blue Spirit Bomb Goku just because he's going to have type advantage, but if he's your only option, go for it. With that being said, that's really all there is to these missions and a way to at least get through them. The challenges are extremely rough. If you don't think you're up to the task right now, don't worry about it. There will be a chance to get them in the future. If you didn't get at least 2 purple units, I wouldn't really worry about the 60 counts at all because it's not going to be doable. And if you guys have any questions, I'm sure there are a ton of them related to this. Throw them down in the comments. I'll make sure to respond. And if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.